Some days are tough being human. Ever have one of those days? When I feel that way, it's usually because I'm wanting to be somewhere else. Some days literally, and other days figuratively. Some days I can't stop thinking about my dream house. Other days it's travel and adventure that occupy my mind. There's also days when I want my business to be in a different place, or I want my body to look different, and days when I long to share my day with my beloved. It's those days that are the hardest to pull myself out of the proverbial rabbit hole. The truth is, it's our thoughts that land us in that pit. Our thoughts take us out of the present moment. Most of us live our lives bouncing between the past and the future. We easily slide down into that hole because it's so familiar. It's habit. We know what it's like to be in that hole. We know what it feels like to sit in the darkness with our own depressing thoughts. Our thoughts create our reality, but most of our thoughts are in our subconscious minds, and most of them aren't even ours. We are constantly being bombarded and programmed through music, advertisement, entertainment, and the many systems in our society. Not only that, but have you ever wondered why certain families are more prone to certain diseases? Exactly how things are passed down genetically? Why when we see the doctor, we list diseases and illnesses that our parents and grandparents had? We inherit many things from our parents. What if we also inherit their beliefs? If you're a parent, I know you've experienced this. Your kid does something and you react just like your parents did. As the words fly out of your mouth, you stand there in disbelief thinking, what just happened? That's not me. That's your subconscious mind revealing itself through things called triggers. For more on triggers, check out this video. Our thoughts are powerful. They are powerful enough to create disease in our bodies. The word disease, dis-ease, means not at ease, or not aligned, or missing the mark, or sin. Ever wonder about that phrase, sins of the father? It's passed down beliefs. A belief is just a thought we keep thinking. Toxic thoughts and beliefs contribute to our diseases and illnesses and are inherited from our society and our families. Changing our thought pattern is crucial to healing and preventing those inherited physical and mental illnesses. It's also a great honor to have them. Maybe like me, you've always felt different, like you didn't quite belong in your family. Or maybe your family treated you like the black sheep and you received the brunt of their dysfunction. If so, it's because you are here to heal it on behalf of your entire family. I know it's a lot to consider. Just sit with the realization for a moment. Do you feel resonance within your body as you hear these words? You volunteered to be your family's healer. You were chosen by your family to take on your family's dysfunction, disease, and toxic patterns of thinking because you have the skills, the wisdom, and the power to heal it within yourself, and in doing so, pave the way for them. What if those negative thoughts that we hear, those thoughts that feel like home, thoughts we've heard all our lives, are actually the painful thoughts and beliefs of our ancestors? Beliefs that they didn't have the tools to overcome. But you do, light warrior, you do. So how can we better navigate those days when we're slipping around the edge of the rabbit hole? Imagine you're in the produce section of your grocery store and you see some bright red tomatoes. Your mouth starts watering and you decide you're going to buy one. You pick up tomato after tomato, inspecting them in order to choose the perfect one to put in your buggy. Negative thoughts are like rotten tomatoes, and just like you wouldn't put a rotten tomato in your buggy, you don't have to claim every thought you have as your own. When our cart is full of junk food and rotten fruit, we end up at the bottom of that rabbit hole, sitting in the dark. In order to stay out of the pit, we need to throw out the rotten fruit and start replacing the junk food with real, nourishing food. Just like changing the radio station in our car, we can change which thoughts we tune into. Thoughts that are truly ours and not from a sick society or from our family's dysfunction sound completely different. They're loving and supportive, kind and encouraging. They tell us things like, everything's always working out for me. It's okay, everything's figure-outable. And I'm so supported and loved. One of my favorite ways to unlock my subconscious mind is through writing. Writing taps into the powerful process of creation and allows us to create new things and also get rid of things we don't want. So how do I start? Just write. Write out everything you're thinking. No judgment, no analyzing the thoughts, just get them out of your head. After they're all out, choose 2 or 3 and then rewrite them in a more positive way. For example, if you keep thinking, what is wrong with me? Why can't I get my act together? You could rewrite something like, I'm doing the best I can. If I could do better, I would. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. If somebody else were in my physical shoes, they would be doing exactly what I'm doing. This grace will gently shift you to a place of gratitude. I'm so grateful for where I am today. I remember where I was 5 years ago. Thank God I'm not there now. I have so much to celebrate. Look at all I've already accomplished in my life. This rewriting is actually rewiring your brain to tune into your true thoughts, that other channel on the radio. Can you feel the relief in your body already? Your family in this lifetime might not be able to tell you how very proud they are of you, but on a soul level, they are completely in awe and they are so very grateful. On behalf of your family and all of humanity, I thank you, I honor you, and I support you on your incredible journey. Until next time, be gentle with yourself and remember, you are so much more than you've allowed yourself to believe.